Good morning, class. Now, today we will take up the chapter's question answer. The lesson is The Kite Maker by Ruskin Bond. Last time we finished off the explanation of the chapter, and I had sent you the explanation. So, today we take up the question answers. Now, those of you who are sitting with pen and paper, if you want to write, you are most welcome. And supposing you miss out anything, then you can always come back to the video. Do not interrupt in between. It is getting recorded. So, whatever I'm dictating, if you have missed out, you can come back to the video when I send it to you and can cross check your answers from there. So, we first come on to the first exercise A, which tells us where did Ali's kite got caught? Answer, all of you, those who wish to write, or otherwise you can just listen. Ali's kite had caught in the branches of an ancient banyan tree that had grown through the cracks of an abandoned mosque. I repeat, Ali's kite had caught CAUGHT in the branches BRANCHES of an ancient ANCIENT banyan tree that had grown through 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 the cracks CRACKS of an abandoned mosque. Abandoned 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 mosque MOSQUE. Number two, what was the dragon kite? Answer, it's a very long answer. Please write it very carefully. At the request of the Nawab, comma, Mahmud had made a special kind of kite, comma, unlike any that had been seen in the district. It consisted of a series of small, comma, very light paper discs, comma, trailing on a thin bamboo frame. To the end of each disc, comma, he fixed a spring of grass, comma, forming a balance on both sides. The surface of the former disc was slightly convex, comma, and a face was painted on it, comma, having two eyes made of small mirrors. The disc, comma, decreasing in size from head to tail, comma, gave the kite the appearance of a crawling serpent. People believed it possessed supernatural powers. I repeat again quickly now. At the request of the Nawab, Mahmud had made a special kind of kite, unlike any that had been seen in the district. DISTRICT. It consisted of a series of small, very light paper discs trailing TRAILING, trailing on a thin bamboo frame. To the end of each disc, he fixed a spring of grass, forming a balance BALANCE on both sides. The surface of the Formore, Foremore. Formore disk was slightly convex, convex, and a face was painted on it, having two eyes made of small mirrors. The discs decreasing, decreasing in size from head to tail gave the kite the appearance appearance of a crawling crawling serpent serpent. People believed believed it possessed possessed supernatural supernatural powers powers supernatural powers. Coming to A3. What did Mahmud wonder about when the dragon kite was lost to view? Answer. When the twine broke, when the twine broke, the dragon kite will be in double inverted, single inverted, leaped away towards the sun, comma, sailed on heavenward until it was lost to view. Mahmud wondered if he had made too vivid and too living a thing of the great kite, and he decided not to make such kites the next time. I repeat quickly. When the twine, when the twine broke, the dragon kite leaped, leaped away towards the sun, sailed on the heavenward, sailed on heavenward, heavenward, until it was lost to view, view. Mahmud wondered, wondered, if he had made too vivid, too vivid, vivid, and too living, living, a thing of the great kite. And he decided, decided, not to make such kites the next time. Question number A4. Please switch off your mic. Please switch off your mic. What kite did Mahmud present to the Nawab? Answer. Mahmud presented to the Nawab a musical kite, comma, one that made a sound like a violin when it rose in the air. I repeat again. Mahmud presented, presented, to the Nawab a musical, musical, musical kite, one that made a sound like a violin, violin, when it rose in the air. Question number A5. How did seeing Ali gladden Mahmud's heart? Answer. Since Mahmud's son worked close by, comma, it gladdened him to watch his grandson Ali, comma, at play in the winter sunshine, comma, growing under his eyes like a young and well-nourished sapling, putting forth new leaves each day. I repeat, Since Mahmud's son worked close by, it gladdened him to watch his grandson Ali at play in the winter sunshine, growing under his eyes like a young and well nourished Nourished sapling, sapling, putting forth forth new leaves each day. Coming to question number 6. What did Mahmud dream about often? Answer. Again, it's a long answer. Be little careful and vigilant. Question number 6. Answer. Mahmud often dreamt of the old times when grown men flew kites, comma, and great battles were fought until the string of one of the kites was cut off. OFF. There was a good deal of betting, betting, and money was exchanged, exchanged, among people too, TWO. He remembered, remembered, how the Nawab himself would come down to the riverside with his assistants, ASSISTANTS, to participate, participate in this kite flying. Unlike now, comma, earlier the kite flying was the sport of kings. Full stop. Now people did not have time for it. I quickly repeat, Mahmud often dreamt of the old times when grown people flew kites and great battles were fought until the string of one of the kites was cut off. There was a good deal of betting and money was exchanged among people too. He remembered how the Nawab himself would come down to the riverside with his assistants to participate in this kite flying. Unlike now, earlier the kite flying was the sport of kings. Now people did not have time for it. Coming to answer with reference to the context, be exercise. First one, did the twine break? I know that kite twine is not what it used to be. Now questions based on it. A, who's the speaker? B, what did the listener say in response? C, why did the speaker chuckle then? Answer 1A, the old man called Mahmud is the speaker. Answer B, that the kite got stuck in the banyan tree. Stuck, spelling of stuck is Stuck. Now, 1C, the old man chuckled, comma, as he knew that Ali still needed to learn how to fly a kite properly and that he was too old to teach Ali. So he gave Ali a new kite. I repeat this last part because it might not be very clear in my writing. The old man chuckled, comma, as he knew that Ali still needed to learn how to fly a kite properly and that he was too old, TOO, old to teach Ali. So he gave Ali a new kite. Coming on to exercise B2. The question is, I will not lose this one. This kite will fly like a bird. And questions based on it. Who is the speaker? Describe the kite's appearance. Identify the figure of speech used in the above line. Now, B2A, the first A part, answer Ali, the grandson of Mahmud, is the speaker. Ali, the grandson of Mahmud, is the speaker. B. The new kite was made from bamboo, paper, and thin silk. It was a pale pink kite, comma, with a small green tail. C. Pale pink. Write this with black pen and put it in single inverted. I repeat now the answer. Pale pink is an example of alliteration. Alliteration. Alliteration dash the figure of the speech used in the above lines. Now, let me just tell you what is alliteration. Alliteration is a way of writing where you put two, three words beginning from the same alphabet, like pretty, preeti. Now, here, pretty, preeti, pre is the repetitive word. Okay? Adorable, Anya. Now, adorable, Anya, A. A is the alphabet which is being repeated. So, when an alphabet in the word which are coming are consecutively coming, that means one after the other, then it is called alliteration. Okay, you don't have to write all this what I'm explaining to you. Dash the figure of speech used in the above. Now, coming on to the third reference to context, the question is he, Mahmud the kite maker, had in the prime of his life been well known throughout the city. Now, questions based on it. Why was Mahmud well known during the prime of his life? B. How was he regarded now? C. What was different about the old days? Answer. Now, 3A. Mahmud, in the prime of his life, had been well known throughout the city for his kite making skills. Well known will be in single inverted. I repeat, Mahmud in the prime of his life had been well known throughout the city for his kite making skills. Now 3B, in recent times, comma, no one knew Mahmud, comma, simply because there were too many people in the gully, comma, where he lived, and they were not bothered to know their neighbor. Now, the C exercise, sorry, 3C answer. In the old days, when Mahmud was younger and had fallen sick, comma, everyone in the neighborhood had come to ask about his health, comma, but now no one visited him. Most of, comma, and his sons had grown up. The children who had once bought kites from him were now grown men, comma, struggling for a living and had no time for the old man and his memories. 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 I quickly repeat the last part again. 3C. In the olden days, when Mahmud was younger and had fallen sick, everyone in the Neighborhood had come to ask about his health, but now no one visited him. Most of his friends were dead, and his sons had grown up. The children who had once bought kites from him were now grown men struggling for a living and had no time for the old man and his memories. I would request each one of you to please go through it, go through the explanation, you'll understand it, and start doing the answers.